Hello, good evening, Cinema Satsang viewers. How are you doing? Today we are going to talk about a film called See You Soon. Yes, it's a film recently released online, and I would say it's the first post-corona world, proper post-corona world film, because the whole film takes place virtually. It's literally a virtual film. You see the entire film unfolding on computer screens and mobile phones. You have to see it to believe it. But not just once you feel bored or you feel a lag, and it doesn't lose its grip. It's a gripping film, entertaining film, and a very well made film. It's better than all the drama which unfolds on OTT platforms every day. Now let's talk about the narrative. A young couple meet online and they start talking, chatting, dating, romancing online, and the romance grows. The girl even plays a guitar for him, and there is even some little bit of romance on the phone. And the boy, he's a bit spontaneous and he proposes the girl online. Jimmy, played by Roshan Mathew, and the girl is Darshana, Rajendran. So he proposes her online, and her mother gets worried, and she tells Fahadh Faasil, who's the cousin of this boy, Jimmy, Roshan Mathew, to find out about the girl. Now, Fahad is a cyber security expert, and his character is very interesting. He does everything online. He appears to be rude, apparently. So more on Fahad later. So, but there is something suspicious about the girl, and she doesn't talk openly. She's always talking with her face covered and things like that. So one day she calls him and tells, and she has all the violent marks all over her body, and she tells him to rescue her. And then he goes and rescues her, keeps her at his home. But this film is set in UAE, in the Middle East. So the live-in is not allowed there. So it could lead to complications in the boy's life. So he keeps her there, and then one day he confronts her father. He finds her father somewhere, he meets him, and he confronts him that why did you beat her? Because he is the one responsible for beating her up. So he confronts her, and after that day, the girl disappears from his life, from his house, everywhere, just disappears. And the police come and take him away, and at that time, Fahadh Faasil springs into action. His mother calls him, and they want him to find out what happened actually, who the girl was, and what the whole thing was, what the whole situation was. And then we see a very different side of Fahadh Faasil. But rest of the story, rest of the narrative, I am not going to reveal to you. You have to see the film to know what happens next, what happened next, and what is the real thing which is happening. Now, the performances. As I was telling you, Fahadh Faasil, as usual, gets into the character perfectly. He is a cybersecurity expert, and he is tough. He's a thorough professional, but he has a damn care attitude. He doesn't care. In meetings with his seniors, he is carefree. He is is not bothered. He's very rude. He throws his boss come kind of a girlfriend out of the house. He calls her a bitch. So this characters, and when people are calling him, he's sleeping, he's least bothered. So he appears kind of a nut. But when he goes to find out about the girl, what happened to this girl, where is she, a completely different side of his character comes to the fore. And this character, the way the Fahad shows the difference in the character, his vulnerability is shown, he shows his soft side, and of course that's the beauty of this actor Fahadh Faasil. And the other two, Roshan Mathew and Darshana Rajendran, I have seen them for the first time. They are adept at their roles. They've done a good job. So these Kerala actors are very good, I must say. The background score is by Gopi Sundar, and it grows on you. The background score grows on you. By the end of the film, you start remembering the music. It's good. It's good. Production design is by Nazaria Nazim, and this film is produced by Fahadh Faasil and Friends. There's a F sign. I wonder Phantom came first, or first say Phantom, or F say Fahadh Faasil and Friends. And the other departments, technical crew, have also done a decent job. But the star of this film is the director. The actual star is the director, because this film is fresh, innovative, very innovatively shot. Who would know that the whole film, an entire feature film, can be shown through computer screens, through mobile phones, and yet it is very gripping and very well told, very well executed. There's not a single boring moment. At one point in the story, I thought, oh, okay, maybe the story could be a little cliched as to in the second half, but the way it is told in just 1 second, because the computer screens are so interestingly told. You know, the split screens, and there are pan shots, there are tilt shots, and there are tracking shots. There are tracking shots in the film, and one shot which was very beautiful. I loved that shot where when Fahadh Faasil discovers about the girl, then all the screens go off and he is alone thinking, and there is a slight, maybe a track in or a close up. That's a very beautiful moment the director creates, albeit virtually. And also everything is very authentic. All the screens are, the pop-ups. He seems like a computer geek. All the pop-ups, all the signs, what the continuity. So you have to really see it to understand what I'm saying. So it's a unique way of experiment. It's the story is told in a very unique manner, virtually, post-corona world. So the director is the real star of the film, and he is credited, of course, director, editor, virtual cinematography, and screenplay. Someone once famously said that cinema is more real than reality. Cinema, is, of course, Godard said, through 24 frames per second. So cinema is more real than reality. You can experience truth, you can experience reality more in cinema than in actual reality. That's a topic for another discussion. So who knows, maybe the virtual reality will become more real in the near future. That will be the reality, maybe, who knows. Anyways, that's just an aside. So to conclude, you might think that we are looking at the computer screens all the time these days, at the mobile phones, we are always online. So a film where you see everything on the computer screen, on the mobile phone, it could be boring, or no, you want to see something different. But let me tell you, you won't get bored. It's an enchanting film. It's a very well made film, not because being online is entertaining, but it is done very well, it is shot very well, it is executed very well. A nice, sweet love story, well made, innovative. So you won't be disappointed. So watch it, go and watch it on your computer screen, on your mobile phone, wherever, on a big screen in your house, but do watch it. See you soon. If you want to see me soon, and rather than seeing, if you want to hear me, if you want to hear good reviews, what is good in cinema, what is bad in cinema, then subscribe to Cinema Satsang so that you can see us soon. So see you soon. Bye.